What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Inside Jokes RV. This is yours truly, Joe Shelton. Hey, look, I'm about 2 weeks away from the first trip of 2024, but there's numerous things I need to do. And if everything goes right, we're going to tackle them all today on this episode. All right, let's check it out. Me and my RV. Today, I'm going to try to hopefully tackle some things that I know I've been putting off. And again, these are things, and again, as you've been watching videos, these are nothing that will keep you from getting out and enjoying the rig. These are just a little small minor things that you see, that you find out every other trip or so. Oh, I need to fix that. Oh, I need to adjust this. So this is what this episode is going to be. And we're going to take you to some of these things and see if we get, and if all goes well, I can get it all in this one video. But if I come across a trouble spot somewhere, well, you know how it gets. One video can turn into 5 videos. So here are the things we're going to try. Number one thing on the list is this faucet. I just noticed that sometimes when I try to have it connect and try to cut it on, I'm not getting anything coming out, but I do see a little water, like a little drizzle coming from here, and nothing's coming, like a real slight drizzle. So, and this probably could be just something where corrosion or something up in here and these pipes. So I'm gonna get up on here. I'm thinking about changing all of this out. There's a faucet here that has this sort of pipe thing in it. So I think they're relatively cheap and inexpensive. So I'm thinking about replacing this for the one that you can pull out. You can switch it from the solid stream to the sprayer type thing. Then that means I'll have these 3 holes here. Maybe I can put some other things here. Maybe a soap dispenser right here. And so I'm gonna do some exploratory. I've watched a couple of videos on the fittings and things I might need to adjust, from the hex pipes and tubing that's in the RV to a modern or residential style faucet. So I'm gonna get up under here and explore just to make sure I've got what I need when I get started. Next little project here is this little tab here. You see the screw. It goes right there. And I think that wood is not in wood. It's some type of, this cheap material. So I need to go and put some stuff in there and sort of like a wood skewer off in there, some wood glue, and sort of secure up that hole and put maybe a longer screw in here. This is what the vertical raises your blinds up with. So with that not in there, the blinds, you see, they won't automatically just sort of lift up on its own. So that's a relatively simple project. Next project is this panel. I need to put this panel back up. If you watch one of the previous videos, when I redid this headboard, I noticed there was a leak on the headboard, and kind of found out there was water coming in back through here, a little slight drizzle from one of those running lights on the outside, and it was drizzling down to the back, and that's where that moisture was coming in. So they had all this up here with all these little nails. So I'm gonna take these nails out, and I will find another route of getting the insulation back up in there. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna nail it up, but need to find a way to secure this up there, but make it more accessible if I need to get back in there. All right, this LED light right here doesn't work at all. It did work, and I don't think bulbs are the problem. So I might get my voltage tester just to see if it's still getting power, or I might have to just replace this whole little light unit. All right, the next project, this RV lot. Go back and check the video out. I'll put that link here so you can go and check out the installation of this keyless RV lock. You can simply just either hit the lock. You can program your own personal code. It can lock the RV. It does come with a key fob, so it just takes the way of carrying keys. You can just put in your code and it locks the RV. So after about a year, it's just stopped working. So researching on YouTube, and find out that there's a control board that's in here That's where the batteries are. It's a control board that goes bad. I contacted RV Lock. It's a common problem, so they know what it is. There's a motherboard in here that just goes bad. So it cost it was still under warranty, so all I had to do was pay $5 for shipping. And here it is right here. So it should just be take these screws out, unplug it, replace this in here, and that should give us power back to this RV Lock. All right, this first one, this blind little hole here. So these are just your basic wooden skewer. So it looks like I maybe can get a couple of them up in there. That's about much in there. So I'm gonna break off a couple of these and get them up in that hole. All right, get your little wood glue. Let's put a little up in that hole right there. Let's see. If I can get it up in there, get some glue up in there. Little pieces of some glue on those. Let's get this first one up in there. All right. So now I'm gonna get a little hammer and try to hammer some of it in and break some of that off. All right, now we'll let that dry up, let's firm up a little bit. And then basically all we're gonna do is come back and drill our screw back in that. And shouldn't have to worry about that for a little bit. All right, simple fix. Got that on, put a little beefier screw with a one coarse thread on there that'll grip that wood. So that seems pretty solid right there. And now you got your blinds back operating. All right, the next thing, let's get this lock off. We need to remove these 3 screws. Okay guys, I got this back installed. A lock code. And just to show you how this works, I'm just gonna show you the lock portion. There's the keyless pad. I'm gonna punch in my code and this lock should come out. Okay guys, finished with that RV Lock circuit board replacement. I hate to get bad reviews, but I think it's gonna be my first bad review. The RV Lock, number one, I only had it installed maybe a year, maybe a year and a half. That whole little circuit board thing went bad. Wasn't no water, no damage. And considering that I only took the RV out maybe 3 or 4 times in that time span and hadn't used it really that much for it to go out, that's not good. Now, if I was full-time and I was using that thing like 10 times a day, maybe, but not just from the little amount of time that I've used it for it to go out that quick. It's not good. Then also, once I got it installed, I'm trying to reprogram the key fob, and that part is not working. So you should just hold down that learn button. You should hear a beep. Then you press your key fob to learn the new code for the key fob. I can't get that to work, but the keypad part is working. If I had to advise, there's another RV Lock company. When I was doing my initial research on this, There was another one that people were sort of going between this one. A lot of people recommended this one over the other, so I went with this one. I'm gonna say, man, I don't know. I don't recommend now. The key fob thing is working. You know, you don't have to have your keys. You know, that's still, so I am still getting use out of it. But the batteries on the actual key fob are not your common battery that you're gonna find just at your Lowe's or somewhere. It's a crazy model. You have to actually go to one of those little battery plus stores or order it online. So you can't readily just get that battery fob, that type size battery for the key fob. So with that whole circuit board thing going out and can't reprogram the fob, I'm going to have to give this thing a bad review. So this company is RV Lock. Hey, you might have, but after looking at all the reviews on Amazon, everybody, it's like at least 8 people out of 10 people have had this same issue. Hey, it might work for you, but I would have to give it a thumbs down, just based on all the trouble that I've gone through with the little of usage that I've had. All right, so that took longer than I thought. So now let's move on to the next project. All right, went to Lowe's. They didn't have the faucet that I wanted. So I went to Amazon. Well, Lowe's had one, but it was overly priced what I wanted to spend. So went to Amazon, found something that was very similar and almost 4 times cheaper. Get Amazon Prime if you don't got it. I ordered it yesterday. It came in this morning, and now let's get ready to install it. All right, I got these 3 holes out. Brackets are out. Take the main faucet right here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with these 2 extra holes right here. All right, this is what I ordered off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description of the video. Base plate, tape, fittings, adapters, connections, and the actual bunch of rings and seals. All right. All right, that's the end to the new faucet, and that's the existing water lines. So if you notice, both of those are female ends. So I had to go to Lowe's and get male adapters. This one right here will go into the existing water for the new faucet, and this one here goes into the existing water line that's in the RV. All right, let's put a little of this plumber's tape on these threads. All right, if you see now, I got 2 holes left right here. Let me show you what I got for those. All right, it's gonna be a soap dispenser. One will be for hand soap. And since I got that other hole right there, another one will be for the hand sanitizer. Instead of trying to do something to cover those up, hand sanitizer and soap. Simple install. Take this nut here. So one's gonna go there. So it goes in there like that. Here. Go ahead and put some hand soap in there while I'm doing it. Let's get underneath. All right, got the faucet installed, so now I'm gonna go through the process of dewinterizing. But my dewinterizing process is just basically taking an air compressor and blowing all the water out of the lines, emptying the fresh water tank, and making sure all the lines are clear of water, so I don't pour the antifreeze through the lines. Some people do it, I don't do it. So now, first thing I got to do back is put this anode back in the hot water heater, and then turn that shutoff valve back to where all the water can flow, and I can fill all the lines. Then I can really test out that kitchen faucet. All right. All right, guys, got water in the fresh tank, got water city connection connected up, and let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Let's see here. This right here has a sort of a cutoff button where I can cut it off. I'm trying to move it over. I really like that. I really like that. Then switch it to the sprayer. If we are on, you can sort of bend it down. The good thing about this, you can, if I need to come over here, I can swing this thing all the way around, latch it back over. Then I can also swivel it left or right. Sleek design, I like that. That's an upgrade. Now here you go. Here's my hand soap, and here's my hand sanitizer. Let's get that pumped and primed. It's my hand sanitizer. All right, hey, cooler upgrade. Made use of those holes, and I like it. All right, guys, it's been a few days later. About to tackle this last thing. Let's get a view of these lights. All right, if you see 1, 2, 3, that fourth one down there is the one that's sort of halfway working. This third one, I see that it sort of has those regular bulbs. It doesn't have LED bulbs. And I'm looking at these other LED bulbs. These look like the very first version of LED bulbs that came out. And they're sort of flickering and they're very dim. So went on Amazon and bought all new LED bulbs. They said they were going to be brighter. So we're going to do a comparison from the original bulbs to the new bulbs I'm about to install. The projects that I did take care of in this video, got the key door lock back somewhat working. My main project was getting the faucet, got that back running. It's going good. Got the back blind fixed. Then I sort of de-winterized, got fresh water back in the freshwater tank. Basically, those are all the little tasks that I wanted to take care of getting ready to get into the first camping trip coming up in about another week or so. So all I got to do now is come in. I'm gonna give y'all a shot. As you see right now, it's a mess. I need to do a thorough cleaning, wipe stuff down, get stuff back organized. So, hey, appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment if you've done some of these type of tasks. And we're going to get y'all, hopefully in the next video, you will see us at somebody's campground in another state. All right, peace. Me and my